Good morning, student. In this video, I will be telling you what are the most important questions which you will prepare for your upcoming IPE exam. So IPE second year, what are the most important questions which you will prepare in chemistry? So let's discuss. So in section A, try to prepare these questions. Like the first question, how many lattice points are there in one unit cell of FCC lattice? So in FCC lattice, there are atoms at corners and atoms at faces. So how many lattice points will be there? 14. There are 6 faces and 8 corners. Next question will be you will be expecting like what are F centers? So as you have read in solid state, anionic vacancy occupied by unpaired electrons are called F center, from the German word Farbengenter, meaning color center, that is responsible for color in alkali halides like sodium chloride, so yellow color, lithium chloride, pink color, potassium violet or lilac. Third is, what is Frankel defect? What is Frankel defect? So as you know, Frankel defect is shown by ionic solids. It is actually a dislocation defect in which a small cation leaves the lattice point and enters the interstitial site. So at the lattice point, there is a vacancy created, and at the interstitial site, there is an interstitial defect created. These are shown by such ionic solid where there is large difference between the size of cation and an ion. Example, ZNS, silver chloride, silver bromide. Silver bromide is unique because it shows both Schottky and Frankel defect. Next question is, what are isotonic solution? What are isotonic solutions? Give examples. So you know that solutions which have same osmotic pressures are called isotonic solution at a particular temperature. 0.9% blood is isotonic. 0.9% saline solution is isotonic with blood. So that you can remember. Question number 5 is, what is molarity? What is molarity? Find molarity of a solution containing 5 grams of NaOH in 450 ml of solution. So as you know, molarity is the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. So you have to find the number of moles. So 5 gram has to be divided by 40. So number of moles is 5 by 40, that is 1 by 8. And volume needs to be converted into liter, 450 by 1000. So it is 0.45 liter. It is mole. So molarity is number of moles by volume. So you can solve this to get the answer in molar. So this way you solve questions of molarity. Question number 6 is, rate constant of a first order reaction is 200 second inverse. Find half-life. Find its half-life period. So that is a formula based question, not very tough. So as you know, half-life is given by 0.693 by K. So rate constant is given to 200 seconds. So divide this 0.693 by 200. You will get the half-life in seconds. So calculation you can do. Now moving to question number 7. The moist air The moist air becomes dry in the presence of silica gel. In the presence of silica gel. Give reason. Give reason for this. So you must be knowing that silica gel is an adsorbent. It absorbs moisture and therefore the air becomes dry. So this is part from surface chemistry. Question number 8. What are lyophilic sols? What are lyophilic sols? Lyophilic sols. So those sols where disperse phase and dispersion media have affinity, they are called lyophilic sols. Lyophilic sols. Gum, gelatin, starch, these are all lyophilic sols. HF is a liquid while HCl is a gas. Explain. So this explanation is based on hydrogen bonding. So fluorine is able to form hydrogen bonding. Fluorine, oxygen, nitrogen, they forms hydrogen bonding. And due to which HF is a liquid, whereas Cl is not able to form because of large size. So it is a gas. Question number 10. Question number 10 is nitrogen molecule is highly stable. Why nitrogen molecule is highly stable? Because of triple bond, p-pi multiple bond. Nitrogen molecule is highly stable. This was also asked in IIT. Because of triple bond, high bond energy. High bond energy. The energy is 946. So nitrogen has triple bond and bond energy 946 kilojoule per mole, which is highest for a diatomic molecule. This makes hydrogen and nitrogen very inert. What is an ambident ligand? What is an ambident ligand? Ambidented ligand. So those ligand which is capable of ligating with different atoms, they are called ambident ligand, like cyanide, isocyanide, thiocyaneto, isothiocyaneto. Like you have read in coordination, cyanide, isocyanide, thiocyaneto, isothiocyaneto, nitrito N, nitrito. So these are examples of ambident ligand. Question number 12. Question number 12 is Faraday's state Faraday's. So you just have to write this Faraday's definition. There are two laws of Faraday's, first law and second law. So state Faraday's second law of electrolysis. So when different electrolytes, different electrodes are added in series, the amount of electrolyte deposited is directly proportional to their equivalent weight when same amount of charge is passed. So next is deuterion. What is deuterion? It is also called a dipolar ion. Amino acid, sulfonylate acid exist as deuterion. So you can give an example of an amino acid. You can write like amino acid. So this is an example of a deuterion. So carboxylic group loses a proton, amino group accept a proton, giving rise to a dipolar ion. That is called a deuterion. That is called a deuterion. These are amino acids. These are actually alpha amino acids. Question number 14 is, what are essential amino acids? What are essential amino acids? So those amino acids which cannot be synthesized in our body and must be required through diet. Give two examples. So here they are asking only two examples. So that makes the question very easy. Give two examples. You can find tricks based on this in my video. PVT team hall, PVT team hall, private team hall. So phenylalanine, valine, threonine, tryptophan, isoleucine, methionine, histidine, arginine, lysine, leucine. These are all essential amino acid. You can remember the trick Gavli also. So in Gavli, GA is non-essential, glycine, alanine, valine, leucine, isoleucine are essential. So two examples you can remember with these tricks. Question number 15 is based on basic strength or pKb value. from amines chapter. Arrange the following bases in the decreasing order of pKb. So this is very easy. You can find this in my video also. I have explained detailed. So higher the Kb, lower the pKb, stronger is the base. Stronger is the base. So based on that, you can find out. So it is aniline, which is a poor base. This is N-methyl aniline, C2H5O2NH and C2H5NH2. So aromatic amines are actually poor bases. Okay, so here one methyl group is there that will increase the basic strength. So decreasing order pKb. So lower the pKb, stronger the base. So this will be this having the lowest pKb, then this, then this, then this. This will be having highest pKb, almost 9.38. So you can see the data in NCERT book or Telugu Academy book. Now we will move to section B. So section B, one important question they ask is derive Bragg's equation. So you can just derive this Bragg's equation 2d sine theta equal to n lambda. So that will be a very, very important question for your exam. Next question is explain the effect of temperature on rate of a reaction. So you have read Arrhenius equation, how 10-degree rise in temperature almost doubles the rate constant or rate of a reaction. So you have to explain this properly, since these are, I think, your 4-mark questions. So definitely next is 18 number question is give differences between physics option, differences between physics option and chemis option. So very, very important question from surface chemistry. So as you know, physical adsorption involves van der Waals forces. So enthalpy of adsorption is less. Here it involves chemical bonds. So enthalpy of adsorption is more. It is not specific. It is highly specific. No active SNG required. Active SNG required. Okay. Here multimolecular layer formed. Here unimolecular layers are formed. Low temperature is favorable. Here high temperature is favorable. So these are few of the differences between physics also. A very important question for your exam. Name the dispersed phase. This is also from surface chemistry, and dispersion medium. Dispersion medium in the following colloidal system. Fog, smoke, milk, cloud. So you have to do this question, very, very important question. What are the dispersed phase and dispersion medium in fog, smoke, milk, cloud? So this is very, very important for your exam. 20 number, you have to give balanced equation. So give balanced chemical equations of the following reactions of nitric acid. So this is nitric acid reaction with different substances is really very, very important. So you have to react with copper plus dilute HNO3. Okay, second is zinc plus conc HNO3. Third is iodine plus HNO3. You have to know whether iodic acid is formed or not. Sulfur acid plus HNO3. So these are some of the reactions of HNO3. You can just refer to your Telugu Academy. You can see those reactions and important reactions these are. Explain the structure of SF4. You know, SF4 has seesaw structure, distorted tetrahedral or folded square, and SF6 has an octahedral structure, quite inert. So based on Vesper theory, you have to explain their structures. Explain the hydrolysis reactions of XCF2 and XCF4 with balanced equations. So you have to know the noble gas group 18, how xenon difluoride, which is linear, and xenon tetrafluoride, which is square planar, react with water, undergo hydrolysis reaction. Next is you have to remember, or you have to know how to write using UPAC system, the nomenclature using UPAC names. Write the systematic name. Write the systematic names of the following. So first is NiCO whole 4. So it is tetracarbonyl nickel 0, Fe4, FeCN whole 6, whole 3. So it is iron 3, hexacyanoferrate 2. Third is K3, FeCN whole 6. So it is potassium hexacyanoferrate 3. TiH2O whole 6, 3 plus. So it is hexa-aqua titanium 3. So these are from coordination compound, very important chapter. You have to also remember another important question, that is question number 24. It is explain Werner's theory of coordination. Explain. It is repeatedly asked in exam. Werner's theory of coordination compounds with suitable example. So this is also very, very important question. So metal exhibit two types of valency: primary valency, secondary. Primary valency is ionizable, which is satisfied when negatively charged ion. Secondary valencies are non-ionizable, which are satisfied when neutral or negatively charged species. Secondary valency is equal to coordination number, whereas primary valency is equal to oxidation number. So these are the postulates which you have to remember of Werner's. Next question is, what are homoleptic and heteroleptic? What are homoleptic? Like this is a homoleptic complex, this is homoleptic, this is homo. So all these complexes are homoleptic. But if you see this complex PTNH3 whole 2 Cl2, it is called diamine dichloride of platinum. It is a heteroleptic complex because it has two different types of ligand. So more than one type of ligands, then it is heteroleptic. Only one type of ligand, homoleptic. What are homoleptic and heteroleptic complexes? Give one examples of each. Give one examples of each type. Next question is 26 number. What are monosaccharides? So you know monosaccharides are the simplest sugars. They cannot be hydrolyzed. 20 monosaccharides occur in nature: glucose, fructose, ribose, galactose. These are monosaccharides. Give two examples of reducing sugar. Give two examples of reducing sugar. You can write glucose, fructose, maltose, lactose. These are all reducing sugars. Sucrose is non-reducing sugar because free aldehydic or ketonic group is not available. Next is ethanol with conc H2SO. Ethanol with H2SO4 at 443 Kelvin forms ethene, while at 413 Kelvin it forms ethoxyethane or diethyl ether. Explain the mechanism. So you have to write the mechanism, why this happens. This is from organic. Next is question is 28. Why are Explain why aryl halides are less reactive than alkyl halides. So very easy question, direct from Telugu Academy or NCERT book, towards nucleophilic substitution. Very, very easy. Because aryl halides are double bond character. They are themselves nucleophilic. So why they will undergo nucleophilic substitution reaction? Okay, and the phenyl carbocation is very unstable, and double bond character that you very well know, that there is a double bond character due to resonance. So this causes double bond character which cannot be broken by a nucleophilic substitution reaction. So very, very important question. Next question, which is very important, is carbyl Henry reaction and diazotization. So you have to write a note on. So I'm giving some extra question which will be really helpful. So give a note on carbyl-amine reaction. So you know what is a carbyl-amine reaction? It is the test of primary amines. Primary aliphatic or aromatic amines react with chloroform and aqueous alkali to form carbyl-amine isocyanide, which is a foul smelling compound. So very bad smell. So it is the test of primary amine. Secondary and tertiary will not give this. Next is diazotization. Aniline will undergo a reaction with NaNO2HCl at 0 to 5 degrees Celsius to form benzene diazonium chloride. That reaction is called diazotization. So these are important reactions from organic, which you need to master. Now we are going to section C, which is very, very important. The LAQs, the long answer types. Section C. I'm giving some extra questions so that you will prepare it very well. Now question number 30. Define molarity, normality, mole fraction. What is relative lowering of vapor pressure? How is it useful to determine the molar mass of a solute? So very, very important question coming up from solution chapter. So molarity is the number of moles of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Normality is the number of gram equivalent of solute dissolved in 1 liter of solution. Mole fraction is the ratio of mole of one component to that of total component present in the solution. What is relative lowering of vapor pressure? When you add a solute to a solvent, what happens? The vapor pressure decreases. This is called relative lowering of vapor pressure. According to Raoult's law, the relative lowering of vapor pressure for a solution containing non-volatile, non-electrolyte solute is equal to mole fraction of solute. And this is helpful in determining the molar mass of solute. You can show it mathematically. So it is from qualitative property, solution chapter. Next question, moving to next question, 31. State and explain Colrush law of independent migration of ions. Now, this is from electrochemistry chapter, Colrush law of independent migration of ions. The total molar conductivity or limiting molar conductivity is given by the sum of the molar conductivity of individual ions, cation and anion. The next question is based on Faraday's law, a numerical, a solution of copper sulfate. The solution of copper sulfate is electrolyzed for 10 minutes. So minute has to be converted into second with a current of 1.5 amperes. What is the mass of copper deposited? Mass of copper deposited at the anode. So this is very easy from first law of thermodynamics. You can use EIT by 96500. This formula, Faraday's first law, you can definitely use to get the result. So this is from Faraday's law. This is Cauchy's law. So these are important questions. Moving to next question. Question number 32 is, how is chlorine prepared in laboratory? Prepared in the laboratory or Decon's process? You know Decon's process, Decon's method. Now, how does it react with different chemicals? How does it react with the following? Sodium sulfite, excess ammonia, calcium hydroxide, it will form bleaching powder, hot and conc, NaOH. So in one, it will form sodium chloride and sodium hypochlorite. In a concentrated, it will form sodium chloride and sodium chlorate along with water. So this you have to keep in mind. Next is your next question, 33rd. Give a note on. So this will be a type of name reaction, aldol condensation. Very, very important, given by those aldehydes which have alpha hydrogen. Cannizzaro reaction given by those aldehydes. These aldol condensation are given by those aldehydes and ketones which have alpha hydrogen. Cannizzaro reactions are given by those aldehydes which do not have alpha hydrogen. Williamson synthesis is used for the synthesis of ether. Both symmetrical as well as unsymmetrical ether can be prepared. Hell-Vollard-Zelensky reactions are given by those carboxylic acid which have alpha hydrogen in them. So I hope this is helpful to you, student. Thanks for watching this video. Do like and subscribe my channel. All the very best for your upcoming exam. Prepare nicely. Don't lose your confidence. Okay, have a belief system on yourself. To have a belief on yourself. Focus on your studies. Be very, very consistent. Maintain a proper routine. And you will definitely come up with flying colors. All the very best. Thanks for watching.